Well, hi everyone, and welcome to another X-Plane stream. I'm DJ Sean. Do apologise about being a little bit late this evening. Unfortunately, had a bit of a drama that I needed to attend to. If you haven't seen me before, hi, I am DJ Sean, that charity streamer. My job here is to raise money and awareness for various charities, and this month we are raising money for a fantastic organisation called Red Cross. If you haven't heard of the Red Cross, they do some amazing work helping people that have gone through some natural disasters, helping them rebuild, help them get on with their lives, as well as many other community-driven initiatives to help people. So as you can see here flicking along in the background, we've got this week the submissions for the screenshot competition, and I gotta say we have some absolute amazing screenshots. We have a hell of a lot of screenshots as well to get through, which is why they are playing on here in the background. If you haven't seen this before, one lucky winner each week gets to have their photo as my explain loading screen with a little bit of a blurb about them. Milo was the winner from last week and has enjoyed his lovely screenshot getting the work it deserves through my streaming here on Twitch, as well as being one of the background images for the YouTube VOD that's uploaded a little bit later. So as you can see, we've got some fantastic submissions here from the community. So a big shout out and thank you to everyone who submitted their photos. Really across simulators, there's no prepared versus X-Plane hate here. Having used both the sims quite frequently until recently, where I've swung towards X-Plane. You can submit your photos, whether it is an X-Plane or prepared 3D. There you go, Leroy getting into his TBM. We did do some flying in the TBM today. Actually, a whole group of us. Unfortunately, I couldn't stream it earlier today, really early today. But that's kind of sparked on a little bit of what I want to do tonight in the TBM. So we will be back in the TBM tonight. Hopefully, I can muster up some people. We might do a group flight into an airport in Bhutan, Paro, Victor. I can't even remember the ICAO for that one. Victor, Quebec, Papa Romeo maybe. It's got a really interesting circling approach there, which everyone's talking about, and I haven't done it, so we'll fly around Italy for a little bit in the TBM, enjoy the sunlight and enjoy the heat, and then we might go do that later on in the stream. I'm going to be hard pressed, to be brutally honest, to pick a winner this week. We have some fantastic submissions, and the TBM are really getting a look in this week as more and more people have jumped on board. I think it was another 2 or 3 in my community there on the Discord, which you can get to just there, have joined the TBM cult, and they are madly enjoying flying the TBM. A couple of them have written off a couple of TBMs. I wrote a TBM off today. I wrote 2 TBMs off on our group flight today. The first one wasn't really actually they were both not my fault. The first one was me. I just loaded into the sim, and for some reason my TBM got dropped from really high up. It landed on its back gear but fell back onto itself. The gear collapsed, and then it caught fire and wrote the airframe off. The second one was my PC actually froze, and that's a new one for me. I don't normally have computer issues, and my PC locked up for about 3 or 4 seconds when I was just rotating out of Tamworth, and my headset went blank, and by the time I pulled my headset off to look forward, my TBM, which was only 300 feet off the ground when it happened, was upside down and in the ground. So that wasn't fun. Alrighty, well, we have gone through here most of the screenshots now. Some fantastic looking submissions this week. I know Leroy just got himself the Dash 8 and has been flying that. We've got some night shots from off of this week. Those night shots are a little dark and hard to make the aircraft out, like that one there. You're really just seeing a lot of airport and not so much the aircraft. I feel like flying the night shots, you've really got to work on. I think the PBR lighting and the reflections on the fuselage and stuff like that really need to come alive for those to really work. Not that they're bad photos. I think though they might be taken away, or the first place might be snagged by some of these evening shots. I got to say, X-Plane looks absolutely magical. That shot there looks absolutely magical. Daz did a fantastic go at that shot, and that one I think is another one of Daz's or Milo's maybe, but X-Plane in early morning or evening really does look something special. The Dash 8, which is good morning, A-Turek, how you going? Welcome. Hey Captain Boyce, welcome to you both. Whoops, that's me stopping that. 1 second, why have I not got the little chatty, there we go, chatty. I need you, buddy. My lovely little chat icon, or chatty icon, my little chatty program. That means I can hear you guys when you talk to me. There we go, the screenshot competition. There we go. So Leroy loving his Dash 8, as you can see, uploading a lot of photos of that one. And I think, Boyce, this might have been yours as well, maybe from today's flight when we left Tamworth, perhaps. I know that was you were in the Dash there, and departed out of Tamworth as we were all departing out of Tamworth as well in our TBM group flight. Hey Pibask, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm really struggling to find a winner for our screenshot competition. Like, this was the very first one that was submitted, and look at that. That's really special. That night shot again, X-Plane 11 looks absolutely magical at night in the rain. Look at that. That's a really nice night shot, and the reflection of the lights on the water there. The 787, something that is very much missing, or a decent 787 in X-Plane. Some great shots, buddy. You did some really great shots this round. It's another really good one. Oh, and it's got the I have to pause that. It has the it's got the haze coming off the wings there, and it's got the humidity there coming off. I'm not a wordsmith tonight. I'm rocking a fairly decent hangover this weekend from last night. I was only going to have a couple of drinks, and yeah, that didn't really happen. The Slizzy Jet one is nice. So I'm not. I do apologise to everyone. Hey. Jedakama, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. If you got any questions or comments, please shout out. So I do apologise in advance, guys. I am not a wordsmith tonight. I am just not. I've been choking down Baroccas, waters, Gatorades, Powerades, everything that I possibly can to write myself ready for streaming, but we're still not there yet. So anyway, we'll continue on with the slideshow. Another really good shot there at the back end of an A319, I think. That's another A320 there. I think it's the A320. I think the A319 versus 20 follows the same methodology as the 737-700 to 800, where the 700 and the A319 just have the single over-wing emergency exit each side, and their bigger brother and has the double doors. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that's an A320, or could be an A321, maybe. Yeah, my Airbus acumen isn't as good as my Boeing one. That's the A3. Oh, it's the A319. Well, let's see. This is what I thought was the A319 track, because it's got the single door over the wing. If we go back to that previous photo, you've got the double door, and I think that's one of the distinct. Obviously, besides being longer, I think that's one of the main features is that you can tell them apart. But I could be wrong. That is a really nice shot there. Of the KLM 747 cargo. Such a beautiful aircraft. Having done my PC upgrade, I still haven't put Prepared 3D on, and it's not because I don't like the program or think it's crap or anything like that. I think it's a beautiful sim. besides this aircraft and maybe the Dash 8, they're my real drivers for bringing it for installing it again. But I just haven't. Oh, I haven't been pushed over the line yet. I've been really getting my fix in X-Plane. Well, that's a really nice shot. That's I can't tell whether that's an A320, 19, 21, or 330. But really nice. The 320, there you go. Trek knows his Airbuses. Flight factor 320, there we go. I hear mixed results about the 320, or the Flight Factor 320. I hear great things about the Tolus 319. I know there's a whole bunch of subscribers and followers on my channel and the Discord that have the Tolus 319 and love it. If they bring VR to the Tolus, I'm down. I'll purchase it and I'll have a lot of fun with it. But at the moment, it looks like it's bound to being a desktop simulation at the moment, not VR, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, there's a really nice night shot here of the 320. I'm guessing it's the same one. Looks like it's shut down at the gate. The engines are off and the IRS is not aligned. Looks, yeah, and the start switches, the engine switches are in the off position. That's probably a pretty good sign. Beautiful shot. Another really nice shot. Got all the doors open there. Oh, water, hydrate. Did I put that same shot on twice? Oh no, that's just a different, a little bit lighter, that shot there. It's really nice as well. Oh, what's that going to be? That's going to be in, is that going to be a Saab, do we think? Is that a Saab? I feel like that's is it a Saab or is it the Beach, is it the Beach 1900D? I feel like, oh, we're still going. There's still a stack more to go. The TBM, good old Lima Delta Golf. This is Leroy shooting around in his TBM. He loves that thing. The heat blue you can see coming off the engine there. The Dash 8. I gotta say, I do prepare ortho. Wow, I do prefer ortho 4XP or ortho over the prepared scenery. It doesn't really do much for me. Beautiful aircraft, nice composition, but that ground. Leroy in the dash there. I feel like it's going back. I feel like that Qantas Dash 8 doesn't really fly there, but having said that, my Virgin Australia 737 doesn't fly anywhere I normally fly it. So it's a really nice airport. Not sure about where that airport actually is, but some good scenery there, some really nice scenery. Oh, I feel like this is one of Aliverdi's ones. Ali, or if it's not, do forgive me, but that's a really nice shot there as well. Oh, that's a contender, I reckon. That's a contender. Beautiful shot there. In the, I guess this is the PMDG 73. Where is that flying out of now? Is that the Gold Coast? Do we reckon that's the Gold Coast? G'day, Maybe. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hello. We're just doing the weekly screenshot competition here at the moment, and there are a lot of fantastic submissions. This is one of them. I love that curved wing. It really shows the weight on that wing there. What else have we got here? It's another nice, a really nice shot. Oh, hay fever! Don't strike on me, hay fever. I think I'm gonna have to sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? Yeah. And then my phone rings. I think this is a Vols 7.3. I'm pretty sure it is. That previous shot definitely was. Flight Sim Monkey, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. That's definitely not a Virgin Australia 737. That is a A320, a Tiger A320. I'm pretty sure. I have only ever been on a Tiger A320 once, and or was down up the front actually, not down the back. So I'm not really sure what the back of these the wings look like. So I'm sure there's a lot of detail in that that spoiler there. That's really cool. Oh, I guess airborne in the same aircraft before landing, perhaps. Oh, there you go, Tiger Air. Yeah, it's a really nice shot. Yeah, see, prepared doesn't look too bad there. That's a Jetstar 320. That one there. Okay. All right. I apologize. It's a Jetstar A320. The Tiger Air 320. Leroy busting out the TBM again. It's a beautiful shot, Leroy. Sun setting. X-Plane does look amazing in sunset. I think that's the same shot. I think it's Leroy flying his TBM. Let's just go back and double check. Yeah, he's got the inertial separator closed, which is good. The separator is on, sorry. That's looking good, Leroy. You passed the test there. I do feel like Leroy's got a stage of flap out there, though. I'm not going to. I feel like he's got a stage of flap there, and he's above the flap limit. Sorry, Leroy, to pick on you, buddy. That is a really nice shot. That was the first submission for this week. That is a beautiful shot. Leroy in his TBM. That's a nice shot as well. That's Leroy flying with the Ultra Weather. No, is this Ultra Weather XP clouds? Yeah, I think it is Ultra Weather XP clouds, or one of the 12 or 13 or 14 maybe different textures you can have. I'm on the fence about them. I think they're a little bit repetitive, but I think they look pretty good. They just looking a little bit repetitive there. I don't know. I'm really spoilt by X-Enviro. You look at the X-Enviro 1.10 beta screenshots that they've got coming up at the moment. It leaves everything for dead. It really does. It's another one. There's another weather system that maybe just was dropping very soon, which is, or if not already available. And I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I'm like, ugh. You look at X-Enviro and you're like, yeah. So another really good shot just there. Been joined by my little doggles have broken into the office. I heard a door click, and the little doggles have broken in.
And his name is John C.
Maddie Wookie, thank you. Hey, Millie. We little Mill had a little break in of a little pug here with crazy. My green screen is eating your face, Mill. Little Millie, my little pug. Hey, my little good pug. Oh, you broken in. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Oh, buddy. Oh, you can probably hear them. Oh, and this is Charlie, who just wants to lick. Charlie, you want to say hello to everyone? Oh, no, you're not. Buddy, you got to be quiet when you're streaming. You got to be quiet, otherwise everyone can hear you. He's hey? Oh, kisses for daddy. You can go down there, buddy.
And his name is John C.
Hey, Flights in Monkey. Matty Wolf and Flights in Monkey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream to both of you. Sorry, I had a little bit of a break in there and they just wanted a little bit of a kiss, the good old doggies. All right, what else have we got here? Again, we're continuing on with the TBM. As I said earlier in the stream, the TBM has a real flair, or real flavour in this week's screenshot competition. As the Ortho 4XP with a little bit of cloud over the top on a sunset is a real good recipe for fantastic screenshots in X-Plane 11. There's the TBM there as well. Oh, Leroy, did you put all your photos up this week? I think he did. Another good shot. You can see the heat, the engine heat from the coming out there. Is this Leroy? Yeah, this is Leroy again. Leroy loving his TBM time. There we go. A change of pace here. We're back in prepared 3D. You were in Flight Sim moments. I was? What was I doing this week? What shenanigans was I in this week? That's high. That's a nice shot. I've seen that one. Still no curved wing in that damn A320. He always seems to be crashing the TBMs. Yeah, that's yeah, Con, you're absolutely right. I'm always smashing up one TBM. I wrote 2 TBMs off on a group flight today. I don't know how I did it, but yeah. Shocking. Oh, Leroy, you've given us all your screenshots there, buddy. He wants to win. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's back to GA. That's what we like to see. Back in the 172. I think this is 172 with the G1000. It's nice to see. Oh, I feel like that's an Alaverdi shot. I could be wrong, though. That shit happens when you party naked. Oh, that's a good way of putting it. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. That's in the Zibbo 7.3. Jay, it's you don't know how to fly. You're always in FS moments. Yeah, I'm probably the worst pilot here that does streaming. Yeah, Laverty, I thought it was. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. I think I skipped over that shot there. That curved wing there with the boards out, it looks really, really nice. But that shot there with the collection clouds, I'd be turning left if I saw those clouds, especially that very bubbling cell there on the top left. I'd be hooking left as well, getting away from there. My dogs are just playing with each other. There's a fair bit of cloud there. Hey. Hey, Millie's staring her older brother. Matt, can you fly better? Matt can fly better than you with 4 FPS. I'll be the first to admit that. That's a really good shot. I think we've seen some of these shots before, or maybe I've just doubled up putting them in, but that is a really cracker shot too. Didn't realise X-Plane actually put those that sort of lens effect in. Oh, this is I don't know. So Ali, this is yours, isn't it? With the with X-Planes with some sort of winter effect here. Did you just get all your ortho during winter or something? Oh, the Air Berlin. I think this is one of that's definitely one of Leroy's. I think that one there. I can't really see, so I can see it on the stream. I can see that's I can see the outline of the aircraft. On my actual computer monitor, it's too dark. All I see is the Cornice logo. So that's disappointing. I can see a little bit of an engine cowling here, and then I'm at a taxiway. And yeah, that guy's way too dark for me. I can't really see it. Oh, who farted? Millie. Ugh. Some of the downsides of owning pugs. Oh, they fart like no tomorrow. Oh. Smells like a baby's nappy covered in burnt Indian food. Oh, damn. When I get my when I get my new PC, I'm quitting my job and gonna start a flight sim career. Good luck, buddy. I hear the contest is. I hear the it's fierce competition. You smell petrol? Hey Kurto, I smell a pug fart, which is just as bad. That Daz, that's a beautiful shot there, Daz. It's another one of Daz's shot in the A319. Beautiful. Oh, that's a cracker. I feel like Daz might have it in the bag this week. It's another really good shot. Spicy photo. Yeah, back to the Dash A. That's a good shot. it really looks like the wing isn't thick enough to support the weight of that engine when you look at it like that. It looks like it's way too thin. And the dash there. I miss the dash, having not got Prepared 3D installed here at the moment. The dash is really a beautiful aircraft to fly. And yeah, I haven't got it installed. QantasLink dash Q400. What's going on there? What's the red? Is that red coming out of the engine there, or is that what happened to the bridge here? Oh, you can barely make out the structure. Is that a prepared thing? This is obviously Sydney, unless I've got it totally wrong. I don't know what the go is there with. Is that fireworks? During the daylight, maybe? That's a nice shot. Yeah, I think they're fireworks. Yeah, I think so. Oh, and that's the final shot. Yep, that's the final shot. All right, guys. I have to say, I am a real fan. Let's get out of that. Ooh, where did I close my screenshots? I've got to say that I think I've got a winner here. So I got to say, guys, there's a top of the hat to a lot of people for their submissions this week. Boix, you got some really good ones at the Dash 8 there. Milo, the tail end of your A319. What else have we got here? Bazinga Bill. Those shots, I like the shots. They're just a little bit too dark, just a little bit. Leroy really smashed us with the TBM and got some really great shots. Leroy, I got to say, your shots probably. I feel like your shots, especially with Ali Verdi's shots of the cockpit, Ali, you really do some amazing shots there on the flight deck. I got to say, it's a tie between yourself and Leroy there for second place. But I have to say that my winning shot for this week is Daz's, and I'll show you that one here, if I can find it. That is. Where is it? This one just here. That guy just there. Slideshow. That one just there. Daz's shot, I think, does a really good job. And let me just double check it is Daz's shot. Otherwise, yeah, it is. Taken over sunset over Brazil in a really nice aircraft there. So Daz, congratulations to you, buddy. You are the winner for the week. And what I will do now, guys, I will open the competition back up now, and you can submit your screenshots for next week. So congratulations again, Daz. Really good job, buddy, on the screenshots. To Leroy, Aliverdi, and all the rest, you guys did some amazing screenshots this week. This wasn't the first time I looked at them. I've been looking at them for like the last couple of hours trying to pick a winner there, and I noticed that I'd actually probably put a screenshot up as well, which I don't know why I did that, but I did. I put this guy up just here. And this, I don't know why I did that, because that was crap. Hey, Daz. Congratulations, buddy. Daz should be 100% be banned. Alrighty, well, let's get some flying here. We've been talking for far too long, and I get in trouble on my YouTube channel when I talk for too long. People get upset with me. Sadly, I don't get my PC to the end of the year. Flight Sim Monkey, I hope you get a decent one, buddy. There's nothing better than being able to take some high quality screenshots. And X-Plane does look amazing, and it's something a little different. Yeah, it is, Milo. It's good. Buddy, you did a couple of good shots this week too, but Daz just takes the cake. All right, let's get. Have we got anything running? No, we haven't even got Active Sky running. Let's get Active Sky running. Let's go OK to you. We'll get Project Fly running. Everything's starting up. There we go. Chuck you down there, and let's get going. So Daz, I'm not sure, Milo, whether you're keen to jump on yet, but I was going to do some hopping up the Italian coast, and I will have a bit of a look at that right now. What do we got here? Oculus in a couple of weeks. Oh, Ali, awesome, buddy. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You might, I'll be interested to see what you think, actually, in regards to running the sim, because you do need to crack the sim back a notch than you would normally have on a desktop, just to make sure you keep some of that visual fidelity and smoothness in VR. So you might have to have two different types of screenshots there, buddy. You might have to have it go and edit your settings there and bump it up a little bit. can't jump on yet. That's okay, Milo. We're going to do some flying up the Italian coast here. So if you haven't seen this guy, wow. That's a lot of aircraft there. If you haven't seen this guy, this is a little program called Little Nav Map, and this is version 2.2.3 of the software, and it is a fantastic little flight planner. Very graphical, really get involved, and it's great for VFR flying. A whole bunch of us earlier today, like I mentioned earlier, did some VFR flying around Australia, and this is a little plan that I did up. It was from Tamworth in northern New South Wales. We went to Walker, or Wacker, as some of us who can't read pronounced it, Armidale, then to Kempsey, and then to Coffs Harbour in TBM. So it was a great little flight. We did it VFR, and you can see all your controlling steps there to make sure you keep yourself out of trouble. But it is a great little bit of software. I'm from Italy. There you go, Trek Channel. He's from Italy. I'm getting the same as Chewy94. Nice, Flights in Monkey. I think Chewy's got a pretty decent PC. Okay, so my idea, I think, was to just do a bit of hopping up here. Kempsey is a great little airport. It is. I knew you'd say Wacker. So the weather's pretty good around the place at the moment, so I was thinking about just getting in and do some VFR flying up the coast, and maybe we'll just head on over and do some flying up along the coastline, and do something like that. Fly over the Alps. Yeah, Trek, we could head up to north here over the Alps here. A little bit worried about flying in the Alps, though, if I'll be able to get it. Maybe we can. Maybe we should be able to. I know there's Locker Airfield, my little airfield that I've streamed at before. This is a great little airport too. I actually came in here very, very hot, and did a nice circle around this mountain range just here, and then came in on that approach. So yeah, actually, we could probably do that. Actually, let's actually do that. Let's do a couple of little hops here. So we might start somewhere inland and head up into the Alps. That sounds like a really good idea. Hopefully the weather's not too bad up there. You can depart from LILN. Okay. LILN. I need to work out where that is. I don't know. I normally visually do this where I right click on an airport that I can see and add to the flight plan. If we go flight plan, new flight plan from route description. Ooh. Where's the route description in this program? Airports, there we go. No, why is it got... It's got Walker set as the default there. It's near Malpensa. Oh God, where's Malpensa? Can I search for stuff in Little Navman here? What do we got here? Let me search for stuff. What do we got? Show more detail on the map. No, we've probably got enough detail. Go to the center of the map. No. Home. Oh no, that just takes us, zooms us right out. We want to go back here. New flight plan. Create a new flight plan from route description. Oh, okay, there we go. That's probably what we wanted. So, you mean Wacker? If we go LILN, and if we just go... we're going to do, let's just do LIL, because I'm not really sure where that is, and let's just go into up here. So we'll go to LIPB. So LILN, LIPB. Does that? No, that's probably not where we wanted to do it. That's probably, that's LI. We can't type in that one. Okay, maybe we can't. LILN to LIPB. Create flight plan. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we know where we are now. Okay. All right. So we take off from there. Should we head to Lilo? Should we add that to the flight plan? And then we head over. Should we head down here? So if we do that kind of thing, so we head up from LILN and we head up into the valley. So maybe we'll fly up. We'll do this all VFR if we can. We'll fly up Lago di Como and fly up here, up through the water, up through the valley, and do a landing here at Sondrio, and then from Sondrio we might cut across the mountains here and fly into Matriello. Oh, shocking at doing that. My pronunciation tonight, and then up to Bolzano, and maybe we'll end up in Lowy. What do we reckon of that, guys? What do we reckon for that as a bit of a flight plan here? I think that sounds pretty good for a suggestion. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Let me Hey, Callan, you definitely can. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what... my damn hay fever. Sorry, guys, a really itchy nose. I don't know what these planes are here. Like, you got a DHL guy there. You got this guy just here, but they're not moving. And I don't know if it just grabs VATSIM as it loads, puts it in, and then they stay stagnant. It doesn't constantly talk to VATSIM. I'm kind of thinking that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just takes a snapshot from in VATSIM when you start it, but it doesn't continually update unless you're connected to the SIM, maybe. Milo, we're going to fly the TBM. We'll jump in the TBM. I haven't had my TBM fix, clearly. Excuse me. For today, we'll just make sure that my settings here for the TBM are right. The TBM, I get heaps better performance setting threaded optimization on in every aircraft except the TBM. In the TBM, I need to turn it off, otherwise I get really bad stutters. So I do make sure I check that every time I fly. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into the sim. Be interesting trying to fly VFR here when we've got some cloud here. I don't know what the weather's like in any of these airports. That's okay. We'll deal with it in the air, I reckon. So far, I've tried VFR flight to plan my VFR flights and track them, but thinking of going little nav map. Yeah, Callan, I'm really happy with little nav map. It's a great little tool. I've only used it a couple of times. I'm still learning how to, as you can clearly see, how to use it. But it's a really good way, I think, of visually showing your route for GA. So yeah, I think it's great. Maybe there is an option for auto update and plays every X minutes. Hey, at a zoo, yes, it probably is. I think when I start the sim and it connects to the sim, I think it then constantly updates, but we'll check. Okay, Milo, there you go, Milo. This is the last stream for your screenshot, buddy, unless you win next week. So where were we starting? We're starting in LILN, weren't we? That sounds about right. The TBM is the one for us. What do we got there on the ramp there? What do we got over here? Ramp, it's all ramp. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Confirm local time. Yeah, it's only 10:30. It's 10:31 in the morning. Awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. Blow you up and start the flight loading. LIPB. Okay. We will be doing this flight on VATSIM for the first flight, so if anyone would like to join me, you're more than welcome to. We want TBM, charter, yes, book, and dispatch. Oops, no, that's not what we wanted. And fly now and minimize you. That is such an awesome photo. It really is. It's an amazing photo. Milo, you really did well in that photo. It's got everything, doesn't it? Good old sim taking a little while to load there. Oh. Loading. Please wait. Please don't drop my TBM. Please don't drop my TBM. I don't want to break another one. I'm 2 down. Oh, we're good. Beautiful. Let's just zoom up here and have a little bit of a look at the Italian countryside here. Whoa, look, it's so good. And I'm thinking the weather here is pretty good, unless Active Sky is having a bit of a conniption here. Let's just do current conditions here. Awesome. That's dew points. What do we got? Temperature 0. Good visibility. It's cold. It's cold, but the visibility is good. Let's just lock it to the aircraft here. Yeah, okay. So there's no cloud around where we are, but I feel like there's some there's definitely cloud when we get into the ranges. When we get into that terrain, there's some cloud smacked up around this. So we'll give it a crack though. We'll fly VFR. We'll give it a red hot crack, but I think we might be jumping into a little bit of trouble up the valley there. All right, let's go ahead now. We'll get rid of the chocks. Get rid of that for a second. I'll put my there's no dog sitting behind me, behind my chair that I roll over. We'll put the park brake on there. And let's go ahead and check the payload here. Oh, Daz is going to be angry at me. I didn't wrap up the aircraft on my previous flight. That's very unlike me. We'll just go full tanks for this one. Full tanks, everything's off. Payload, we'll chuck a couple of people on it. That's about it. Off there, and everything is good. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll power the aircraft on, get it warming up here, and then we'll jump into VR and get going. Zoomed in too much, can't see the rest of the menus. Yes, that's true. You can't see. I do have to crop explain a little bit due to VR, unfortunately. But you should be able to see all the main menus that come up anyway. It's just unfortunate VR. VR gives you, as you turn your head, it brings some black bars and some really horrible black bars in as you turn your head, and it's not really good from a viewer's perspective. So I cut the scene a little bit. The byproduct is you do lose about 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, or an inch either side. But that's one of the things you got to do, unfortunately.
Aural warning, okay.
Okay. Do like a little bit of light here, a little bit of brightness there. I'm from Australia too. Actually, are you really? Well, welcome, fellow Aussie.
Okay.
Whereabouts are you? Northerner, southerner, easterner? We're not in Coughs aeroplane. Can you re-sync that up, please? There we go. All right, so where are we headed? Where's little nav map? So little nav map says we're going to go via LILN to LILO and LIDT. So I might bring you up and out of the way here for a second, and we'll go ahead and chuck you in. I'm wondering though if I click on you and click on you, click on you. Is that better for everyone to see? I'm thinking. New South Wales about an hour south of Tweed Heads. Oh, nice, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we want clear. This is where you're doing your PPL. Oh, trek close to home. Those terrain HUDs are neat, but would definitely consume it. Yeah, they as you're flying through terrain, it's great. It's a bit. And I don't know the legality around synthetic vision, whether you can actually use that in reference of seeing out if you're not in VFR. I don't know if you can look at that. I don't know if that's good enough, or is that just additional situational awareness, but you can't rely on it as a primary whatever. I don't know. Okay, so we want you down there, and what are we? We're flying to LILO, and that looks about right. Enter to you. And from LILO, we're going to LIDT. Are we? My eyesight. LTDT? Is that LTDT? LIDT. LIDT. All right. DJ Sean, I swear I followed before, but hope you're well. Gamer Moggy, hello, welcome to the stream. Maybe. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Okay, so LIDT. LIDT. Toronto, that's the one we want. Enter, enter. And the final one for us is Bolzano, LIPB. LIPB. Backspace. enter. Beautiful. We've got all 4 of our airports in now. So we'll go ahead and get rid of you. Get rid of you. If we get out of the flight plan view, zoom it out a little bit. Oh, you can see the terrain there. We'll just declutter it a little bit. There we go. You can see the terrain there. If I turn terrain on the map, it's going to go all red and horrible. So we're going to fly up, is that Lake Como? Coma? Lago di Coma. That's what that is. And we'll fly up there. We'll fly up this valley here to the right and towards the airport there. Yes, Como. Okay, Como. It's an O or an A. My eyesight is absolutely horrible. Okay, let's go ahead. Yes, we'll save you. This airport, select starting position. Yes, that's fine. Ramp, okay. Save. Okay. All right. Well, let's just get the area Q&H here really quick on Active Sky and we'll get underway. So conditions of where we are. The Q&H is 1014. 1014. 1014. We'll put 1014 there. All right. I think we're good to go, everyone. Is it going to work first go? It's not going to work first go. My damn button here. Let's get you there. And now it's going to work. And now it's going to work. All right. So I am very keen to hear everyone's opinion about a little mic. So I went and bought, because this mic is pretty much garbage. I think everyone can agree that my little mic here that I need for VR is absolute garbage. I have this little guy here, and I've been fiddling with him for a little bit, but I really need to strap him to my Oculus. And given that fact that my Oculus is still away for repair at the moment, I don't really want to go drilling holes and sticking stuff to my friend's Oculus. So I thought I'd connect it to here. And I'm keen to hear what everyone thinks if it sounds a little bit better, because I know we've all been struggling with my other mic, and I don't want to make anything worse. So I'll do a little bit of a mic check here, guys. All right, let's. What's that sound like? Does that sound any better? Does it sound worse? I'm keen to hear what you guys think. Oh, rip. Worse. There's hissing. Oh, wow. Okay. Electric buzzing is on it really loud. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. What about now? Is it any better now? So let me. Oh, it does sound horrible. I can hear it. Yeah, large. Nah, this mic sounds way better. Okay, so I need to clearly do more fiddling with this guy to get him up to spec. Appreciate it, guys. No sound now. There should be sound. Hopefully there's sound. Confirm to me there's sound again, or have I broken something? I hear ya. Awesome. Alright, cool. Nah, it's all fine. Alright, let's get flying. So we want to go you jump into VR, and we want to start you. There we go. So the stream should go black. That's all normal. Hopefully I don't run over a dog here. And I'll jump into VR. So just give me a second, guys. Alrighty, hopefully you guys can hear me. We should be on the flight deck, which we are. I've got a dog trying to get up between my legs. Oh dear. Okay, so menu, that one there, move VR, and we want chatty. We want it in the best quality and move to VR. There we go. Perfect. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Hi guys, I can now see you. Get rid of you. Maybe we'll chuck chatty just there. And I want one more, which is Avitab. Here we go. Airports. We are in LILM. LILN. Enter. There we go. Hasn't got any charts for this one. Alright, so we'll leave it at that. Alrighty, close the door. Lock it up. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got nav lights on. Back. No charts also in real life. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Good to know. Well, we haven't got any charts in this. Okay, so checklist please. So manual override is all the way back. Throttle isn't cut off. Check. Check. Strobes we've got on. The aux-B piece which we want is on. Dingin. Check. Propeller area is clear. Check. And starter. Check. Looking for 13NG, which we've got. One click into you. Yeah, gamer, it's such a nice aircraft to fly. Let me know if the volume's a little bit loud, guys. I'll chuck the headset on. There we go. It's a bit quieter now. Let me know if it is a bit loud though. So it's so much easier than the airliners. Yeah, but the airliners have an engine control system so you don't blow yourself up. This is all on us, baby. Yes, that's all good. That's all good. Throttle, we're going all the way up. This is where you check whether your park brake's on. Otherwise, you lurch forward here at this point. It's looking good. Up comes the RPM. Throttle check, engine parameters all looking good. Get that into the green, which we're good. The engine aux-BP goes to auto. The fuel selector switch goes to auto. Whoops, auto. I've bought them sausages. I've bought them sausages. What? Is the TBM payware A firm? Very much so. Fuel selector is that. Generator selector to main. When main load less than 80. No, are we less than 80? No, we're 87, so we want to be that. AP switch, trim switches to on. The oxygen supply. Tested. The display backup button, the red button here. It's all looking good. The bleed switch is coming on, the AC is coming on, and I'll grab the knob and twist it around and make it nice and cool here. Check, AC switch check, check, check. Hot air standby instruments, we've got 1014, and we're about 1040, 1014 and about 1040, all looking good. The LFE return system FF there's set. It's not the it ultimately isn't the landing field elevation of the airport that we're flying to, but it will be the end one. Altimeter settings check, pitch roll and yaw trim is set. We're not going to use any rudder trim for this one. We're not fully loaded. The de-icing system inertial separator is on, and the pilot heat and for left and right, and the stall heat is on. Inertial separator is on. Taxi light will do all that. That's all good. Good. CAS is clear. It's a battery amp. We won't take off until the bat amp is in the green. LFE's checked and checked. Return to you. Let's zoom you in. Have we got a ground chart for this airport? Not well. We'll really just taxi out and take off. All right. What is we might just do a bit of a takeoff regardless, which is. We might enter and backtrack. That's the inertial separator is on. So what we'll do is we'll enter and backtrack. We'll turn right and head down and do a U-turn, and then we'll take off in that direction because our airport that we want to fly is where that train is. Just over there. That's awesome. There's a train beside the airfield. Alrighty, so we'll get that one. We'll go with VFR, so we'll go up to about 7.5 here and see how that keeps us. Flight director on, heading mode. And we'll go over here. That's not what I wanted. It's this one. So we'll warm up the weather radar and we'll do a quick TCAS test. And you are on standby.
TAS system test passed.
Test passed. Awesome. We'll put that onto operate. We'll put you onto alt. Flick you back here. Hey, I'm back. Hey, buddy. Welcome back. All right, and let's get going. So, parking brake is off. That's on. We might as well turn the strobes on because we're going to go pretty much straight into the runway. Hi, I'm new here. Love the stream from what I've seen so far. Hey, Viv. Thank you, Avida. Thank you so much for the comment. I really appreciate it. It is a little bit tricky trying to do stream well in VR, given to the nature of VR, but hopefully we're getting there. Alrighty. So it is a very, very short taxi here, as you can see. Let's chuck you back here, and we'll pull up just there. Okay, parking brake on, into beta, to the checklist please. So the parking brake is set. The
09er, you are cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Huh?
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger. Huh?
Roger.
Request vector. Over. What?
Flight
Huh?
209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Throttle
Roger,
flaps,
Roger. What's our
on
vector,
stage
Victor?
flaps, de-icing system is checked. Hello Larrikin, welcome to the stream. How are you, buddy? That's checked, trims are checked, pilot heat's checked, battery ampage, yep, we know, it's there, it's coming down. Flight Sim Monkey, I'm using an Oculus Rift. Strobe light switches, is everything but that amp should be good. It's just disappeared on us now. That's all good. Takeoff distances we've checked and all that is good. Alrighty, let's return and let's go. Let's do a very quick check. There's nothing coming at us on VATSIM. There's nothing, no TCAS alerts there, so there's nothing coming at us. We can depart. Do you also have a yoke or something? No, Aya. I just use my hands. So I'll grab the virtual yoke and I'll grab my throttle. I have the PS4 VR and I can't play for longer than 30 minutes. It makes me sick. That's interesting. I know there are certain people, and clear left, clear right, quick control check. That should be up. That should be down. That should be up. That should be down. I know that some people are a little bit predispositioned to getting a bit sick in VR. So it's not for everyone, I don't think, but I have heard, and I'm not sure because I haven't used them, that the console VR runs a little bit, it's a little bit trickier to what am I trying to say here? I think you can get better results around motion sickness by using a PC. I have heard a lot of people say that they've had a PS4 with the VR on it and gotten sick, and on their PC they haven't. So it does come down to frame rate, it does come down to a whole bunch of other things. Alrighty, that's probably good enough for us. We'll do a U-turn here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Lock you in. That's off, that's on. Good to go. Let's go. Okay, bringing up the prop RPM here. Lock in the prop RPM, it's locked in. Bringing in the torque. Oh my god, I got a dog sitting on my foot when I'm trying to use my rudder pedals. Up we come. There we go. Gear up.
Getting slow.
We're fine. Okay, your damper coming on. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get the flaps up here, nose over a little bit, and we'll start to accelerate. We want to start that turn now. I just get dizzy on PS4. It's the VR, not sick. DJ just shits himself. No offense, DJ. Okay, so we want to go to Lake Como. That's where we're headed now. So we'll sync up the heading. All I'm seeing is mountain ranges ahead of us. What do we got here? Map, terrain. Stay away from the red stuff. So we want to do a little bit more turning here to the right. Good morning, City Light. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. We're flying VFR and we're just trying to navigate these mountains. So I'm pretty sure, is it this guy or is it that guy? I'm kind of keen not to fly up. Actually, we won't go to 7.5 at all. We'll go to 4.5. I'm kind of keen to stay in the mountain range a little bit. Actually, we might go 3.5. 3.5 here. 3.5. Line up the heading. Flight level change. Autopilot. And new level us off here. Beautiful. Oh, come on, guys. Watch out. I've got two little dogs at my feet that are playing games with each other. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the power back here a little bit. Guys, watch out. Bloody dogs. Okay, so this is where we need to head. We're going to head up this way. So we're going to try and fly up the water here and along this valley here. So around here, do a left-hand turn, a right-hand turn, fly another left-hand turn, and fly along the water here. Damn, mountains look nice. Yeah, they everything looks nice in this part of the world. Everything looks nice. Hi Sean, how do you not hit your desk with the touch controllers when operating low? Hey buddy, how you going? Welcome to the stream. It's one of those things that you kind of need to make sure you have enough space. So if I move forward now, that's my desk just here. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the mic, but that's my desk. So I have to pull my chair back and give myself enough room. And I've got a whole setup here that I've got enough room for my not VR controllers, my rudder pedals and all that sort of stuff. So yes, it does take a little bit of getting used to. What we got there? Crash in VR is a little scary. Flights in Monkey, it doesn't. Yes and no. It's one of those things. If you just go out, if we were just to go out and crash, and I was going to go out and crash, it's like whatever. But if you're in a situation where you're really thinking about stuff, like you're really trying to fly, you're really trying to save the aircraft, and your brain gets overloaded to the point where it goes, okay, I haven't got time to tell you that you're not in VR, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then your brain starts thinking, okay, now I just really need to save this aircraft, and you really get into it. And then something goes wrong where you crash. That part gets scary because your brain's forgotten that you're in VR because it didn't have the power to keep that, so it's thrown it out to give you more processing power for your situation, basically. And that part I find scary. So if I was just to turn and hit that mountain just there, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But if we were in really bad cloud and all that sort of stuff, and all of a sudden a mountain came out at me, that would scare the absolute shit out of me. Ground Point Niner, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. We're just doing a bit of VFR flying here, mate, up in the Alps. I've got I swear I've got two little pugs that are at my feet, and I swear they're giving me the guilt about wanting dinner. I swear they are. Alright, so our first little airport that we're flying to is just up here. This guy just here, so we're going to do a couple of left-hand turns and stuff, and we're going to end up this way. So our first turn's coming up.
Terrain ahead.
Oh, there's the terrain warning. So we'll go over to the terrain section here, and we'll do a terrain inhibit. There we go. And we probably do want to turn, so I'm going to turn the autopilot off here, and we're going to do a turn. Not my smoothest. The autopilot, unfortunately, in the TBM, when you disable it, kind of remembers your last input. And if your last input was a climb, it returns you to a climb, which is a little bit annoying. So let's do some hand flying. Going to do some spotting local airports. See you later, mate. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, Viv. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. See you again next time. Look at your left on the mountain. You will see me skiing. Oh, that's some terrain there. So you'll move back a bit. Yeah, a little bit, buddy. Yeah. A little bit from your desk and have full vertical clearing. I've got about an arm. I've just got just under an arm length at the moment forward, and then I've got all the room in the world to my right, and I've got about another arm length to the right. Sorry, to my left. Sorry, my left. Alrighty, so we're flying up. We need to do another left-hand turn when we get to the rest of this water here. The little angle of attack guy doesn't work in VR, which is a little bit disappointing. I find the TBM, and I found it with my joystick, and I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I think it turns left and right really nicely, but I think the elevator is a little bit touchy. Like, I think that is a little bit, you can really bob it, and I feel like that's not very realistic. I feel like just doing that, I feel like it needs a little bit of fat in the play there on that on the nose up and down, just a little bit. Yeah, Milo, Milo, you're another big VR streamer as well. As you know, Daz is a big VR pilot as well, and I think Daz has got a similar opinion, maybe. I swear I heard Daz talk about that as well. But yeah, Milo, yep, you agree with me? One of the things I like about flying an aircraft like this is, I don't know if you guys can clearly see, but I can clearly see there's a prop spinning in front of me, and that really brings in the immersion for me. It really does. Alrighty, so we're flying up this valley here over the top of Lake Como, and it's a right-hand turn flying up the valley between all that red to our very first airport. I hope that we can get in there, because I can't do a circle around that without climbing out of the valley. Det, I'm keeping my hand in space, but I can't really rest it, because if I rest it, I'll drop my hand and then I'll pull the aircraft down with me. Santa, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing really well. Thread optimization still off. Affirm, Milo. Threaded optimization's off only for the TBM. I get in the Zibo 7.3, and threaded optimization gives me another 15 to 25 FPS, and it's nice and smooth. So I don't know what it is about the TBM. So off for the TBM, Milo, but on for everything else. Alright, so we fly this valley up here, and then it's a right-hand turn, and we follow the lake around the world. Woo!
Amazeballs.
Buddy, thank you so much for your continuation of the Fight and Flight Club. I really do appreciate it. Guys, Ground Point Niner is an all-around good guy, and does stream as well. He does a whole bunch of controlling streaming and a whole bunch of different variety sort of simulator streaming as well. I do encourage you to check him out. He does a fantastic job. Thanks again, Ground Point Niner. I really appreciate it, buddy. Doing really well. Just built my new PC. Happy Santa, best Santa. But yeah, now the worst thing about building a PC is the fact that you've got to reinstall everything. Well, X-Plane's a little bit easy because it doesn't install library files and DLLs everywhere and registry files. You can just copy and paste the thing basically. But yeah, everything else. There we go. Continue this this right-hand turner as we fly around here, and that's the valley that we're going to head up there. So where are we headed? We're headed to LILO. LILO. Enter. That's the one. Yeah. Next. No charts. Runway 9 or runway 27. Runway 9 or 27. Yeah, so I forgot to back up DCS as well. 82 gigs in total. Yep, I feel ya. I did exactly the same thing. And I forgot to back up all my controlling settings as well. Come on, Active Sky. Load into the sim and stop giving me frame drops. Okay, so the elevation of the Sondrio Caiello, oh god, I'm so bad at pronouncing things, is elevated of 900 feet elevation here. So what are we? 3,400. To does the terrain really drop away here or something? Okay, so we've got a bit of a dog leg here. We've got a bit of a turn up this valley here. Oops. A bit of a turn up the valley here. So what we'll do is that's going to be that little dog leg just there. So he's just around the other side of that. So we'll start descending before we get to the turn up here in the valley, and just make sure that we're right down where we need to be. It's really pretty. It's a really nice part of the world. Doing 1.3 PD for the TBM. No, Milo, I'm only 1.1. Only 1.1. But I use 4 times super sampling in the sim. So that's, I think it's a bit of a muchness when you do it like that. Okay, let's slowly keep the descent down. So 900 feet is the elevation of this airport. We want to make sure that we're not too high. And we'll hold at about 3,000. Turn the flight director off, it's not really doing anything. So it's getting in my way. Yeah, Milo, it is. What I've found is it does chew a whole bunch of FPS, the TBM. There's no getting around it. To get a true, when you're tweaking for the TBM, you need to have the thing powered on and the IRS aligned to get a true representation of the FPS hit. Just don't tweak it while you're on the ground with it powered off. Yeah, threaded optimization off for me, and I found bringing back the super sampling in the Oculus tray tool helps as well. And unfortunately, this is the one little aircraft with all these little buttons and everything. You kind of want to have super sampling turned on and up as high as you can get it, but it's a balancing act between that and performance. Okay, so we are coming to this this turn now. So the airport's just going to be on the other side of this mountain down the next valley. So about 9.6 miles to go. We might slowly start a descent now. We might bring the power back. I don't want to be too much over 170 knots because that's my max gear extension speed. And putting the gear out in an aircraft like this creates a hell of a lot of drag that I can further use to slow me down if I find that I'm high. It's a bit of a crazy hill, that one, some crazy roads just there. You wouldn't want to live on that mountain. Oh buddy, I don't script them, they just tend to happen. And as soon as you said that, I've got a little dog that, I've got 2 dogs that are now in between my legs. One of them's got his hand on, well, my gentleman's area, and he's reminding me that food is required. Are you using a separate streaming device or just the PC you're on? No, Ground Point Niner, I went and then did the, I was doing the upgrade, so I went and so I went and upgraded my PC, and all the bits that were left out of my old gaming rig became my dedicated streaming PC. And I really had to do that, Ground Point Niner, because for VR, it's so heavy on the FPS. I need every bit of system resource I can, and obviously, you know, using OBS Studio really takes a chunk away from it. Alright, where are we? So we're about 5 miles out. Alright, so we'll chuck the gear out now. That's an interesting weather phenomenon that I only get with active sky. You see the black line ahead of us? The black line ahead of us is something to do with active sky and fog generation, so I don't know what the go is with that. Alright, so the airport is to our right. So we want to... It's over here somewhere. don't know. Can anyone see the airport in front of me? Are you flying a cartel drug run through the mountains of Colombia? Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I think that's the airport just there. Yep, I've got it spotted. I got it spotted. Okay, first landing of the stream. Will we write the TBM off? Probably. Okay, one stage of flap.
Getting slow.
Shush, you're fine. Second stage of flap. I feel like there's a bump in this runway. Give us some missing milk. I feel like there's a bump in this runway. This is not going to end well for the TBM. Okay, let's dive to the airport here. There is a drop in this runway. There's a huge drop in this runway. Oh god. Oh god. For those of you who are about to die, we salute you. Oh. Down. Oh god, we're gonna get airborne. Oh. 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 I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Oh god. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's go back and have a look at that bloody runway. I feel like X-Plane strikes again here. Ugh, left rudder. Oh, how did we survive that? Look at that. Successfully, that deserves FS moments. Ah, Millie, stop biting my dick. What are you doing, dog? Millie, stop biting my groin. She's like, I want food. Oh dear, I thought we were dead. I don't know how we're going to take off here. I feel like I get to the top of this rise here and then we take off. Ooh. Oh god, we're scaling. Oh, that doesn't sound healthy. Alright, what do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon we should do? Look at the drop! You can't... Why are you flying an Aussie plane in the Alps? Because I take Australia with me, mate. I'm very proud of my heritage, and I want to take the Australian flag with me. Sausages and veg for dinner. YOLO it. Alright, we're going to do it. Stage a flap out. Oh, this is going to be interesting. What is the ICAO for this airport? Callan, the ICAO for this airport is Lima, India, Lima, Oscar, Lilo. Sandrio, something else. Alright, so my theory is we're going to go down the end of this runway just here. We're going to do a 180 and we're going to fang it all the way along here. And we're hopefully going to get airborne before the runway disappears. Go from TOS to KN. Oh, Santa, I don't know what any of those ones are, but I'm open to suggestions. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. I've smashed you up. Norway. I need to, Santa, I need to get some more Norway scenery. I'm definitely keen for that. Flying in Norway is amazing. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, so you going up, check. You're all good. Yep. The guys in the back, they're all dead. Alrighty, let's go. Oh god. We're not going to be fast enough here. Oh my god, runway.
Getting slow.
I know we're getting slow. Shut up. Gear up. Oh, I lifted my bum off the seat. I lifted my bum up. I'm like, oh. Oh, fuck, get me out of this airport. You're never coming on. Couldn't we have just driven? It would have been far safer if we'd just driven. Let's go. Smoother too. Yep, for sure. Alright, up we go. Turn terrain off here. What do we got? Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a climb up this one. So what we might do is we might go heading select for you. We might punch you up to about 7.5 for this climb out. Flight level change, autopilot on. There we go, beautiful. Mr. Sean, good sir, looking buff mate. Hey Burnt Nuts, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you saw our last little, I don't know if I want to call that a landing. I think that was definitely more of an arrival. Oh, look at that, I moved the throttle up and got it right to 98. Perfect. Can't see anything over the nose here, but we're trying to fly out. We're flying out this valley here, so we'll use some of the altitude here to get us up above the mountains. And then what we're going to do is we're going to punch across, we'll punch across to LIDT, which is just up here. If we turn that off but turn terrain on, you can see it paints a bit of a different picture here. Some of that terrain we need to get over. Do you have to welcome me? I've got my own chair. Do a barrel roll. Probably not going to do a barrel roll, buddy. Probably not. Alrighty, let's do a bit of a right-hand turn here. Alright, let's get rid of the inertial separator. So the inertial separator is going to come off. And that's a little flap in the engine here that's closed at the moment to stop any crap getting in the engine. That's going to open now. So with it opening, we're going to see a rise in torque because the aircraft or the engine's going to get more air coming through, get more performance out of the engine as that flap opens. We just need to watch it as it gets up. We don't want to go into the amber here. So I'm just going to pull the engine power back a little bit, just a smidge. And that's probably still going to climb up a little bit. Yeah, still climbing 95. Oh, come on, buddy. Up, 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 up. 95, there we go. Sad days, clearance. Rage King is here. Hey, Rage King, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're well. Welcome. Alrighty, we're off. We're on our way to LIDT. LIDT. So where have we got here? Search. LIDT. Enter. No charts again. Matriello, elevation 609 feet. And we've got a couple of choices for runways here by the looks of it. Alright, what do we got? So what we might do is we might fly along here and see if we can't punch through the valley instead of climbing up through it. I just wanted to cheat and climb up over the terrain. I want to go through the mountains here. Got to go see the next one. Flight Sim Monkey, thanks so much for sticking around, buddy. Really appreciate it. We'll see you again soon. A-Trek A-Firm, the screenshot competition is open once again. Alright, so hopefully this next airport isn't as challenging as that last one. That was a very special little strip, that one. Yeah, Rage, I can do it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we've got a big frick off mountain there, so we need to go to the left of that mountain, basically. What do you reckon, guys? Take your opinion here. Do you think we should fly up this valley and fly up this valley just here? So we come up from the black here, turn left, come up here, maintain the same altitude, and fly through and then do a right-hand turn to LIDT? Or do you just want to fly up and over the mountain and then descend into LIDT? What do you want to do, guys? I don't know if you guys can witness it, but we're actually bouncing. The aircraft is bouncing, which makes me think that this is a little bit too sensitive even for the autopilot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the yoke is pivoting a little bit with the autopilot on, and it makes me really think that yeah, Rage, well, we can do it tomorrow if you want. We'll do it tomorrow around this time. We'll do the flight to Canberra. Just double check everything's going well. Yeah. Maybe we can go up. No. So what have we got straight ahead of us? Off to the left is that valley that I want to take. And off to the right, that takes us to a dead end, I'm pretty sure. So what we'll do is we'll fly up this valley here. Get people to watch it. No worries, Rage. So Rage, anything in particular for the Canberra flight? Do you want us to go into Canberra or the shortest route? Do you want us to go into Canberra or out of Canberra? The shortest route, eh? Well, we probably want to turn left and start a climb then. Need to make a decision really quickly. And we're not going to outclimb that, so we'll probably want to go up that way. Yeah, alright, let's do that. So let's go heading that way, and we'll go up to about 11.5 and see if that's enough to clear it all. Flight level change, and up the power. And up we go. So we should now start to see this red and yellow retreat as we start to climb up over the mountains, and you'll see all this stuff start to fade away and get smaller as we climb up. Just confirm we are climbing. Yeah, we're aiming for that valley just there, so we might go a little bit more to the right here just to make sure we clear it. Canberra to me. Is that too far? Canberra to me. Melbourne? Oh, Canberra to Melbourne, sorry. Yeah, we can do Canberra to Melbourne, that's easy. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. No problem. We might do a couple of sectors then. So how about we do a Canberra to Melbourne and then we keep heading south to Hobart? Or we go across to Adelaide? Okay, so looking at the synthetic vision here, there you get all the terrain here. If we click on this guy just here, we also get an iPad with the synthetic vision and a controller in the way. There we go. But I don't really use that. You've got it just here. A little bit of cloud down through there in that valley just there. Alright, so is 11.5 going to be enough? I think it will be. You can see that the terrain is getting smaller. Oops, that was my desk. We got a valley we can fly up and fly out of here. It's okay. We can fly through that gap just there. Awesome. What time will you start tomorrow? I'll put it in my diary. Rage, so typically jumping on about 6 PM just for the Monday stream, so 6 PM. I don't know what the time is now. I think it's about 7 or something now, my time. No, it's 8:30, 8:23. Wowzers, that time really went by fast. Okay, so as you can see, all that terrain disappearing now as we climb up. 11.5 is probably a decent effort because we've got a little bit of stuff here that we need to fly around just to clear this crap just through here. If we had an engine failure about now, that's we'd be turning back that way, but that's a bit of a hard one. Try and work out what you do, whether we turn around here to the left and try and we'd lose a lot of energy in the turn, but we use some of that height to maintain our velocity and get down in that valley there. Okay, we're pretty much good to turn direct now, so let's do that. I'm just over the top of the mountains here. Okay, we're going to start our descent once we get over the top of the mountain range just here. Okay, so if I go back to topography, yeah, we can descend down to the valley. We've got that guy just there. That's okay. Alright, so let's go back down. So we're 11,000, we'll make it 11,000 there, so into out mode. So down here, right, okay, I know what we're going to do. So this guy's elevated about 600 feet, so we'll go down, and I'm pretty sure, I'm just trying to work out, that gap there, the green, and that guy there, just wondering if we do a little lap around here and then come in, or we'll just go around there and come in. We might do that and fly down that valley there that we can actually see. So let's do that. Let's go down. We'll go bring the altitude down to about. We'll start down to 5,000 and just see where that takes us. Vertical descent. No, I don't want vertical descent. Down 1,200 feet down. Bring the power back here a little bit. No worries, ground point 9, I will do. Is it chat that we can do on stream, or is it something you want to have a chat about? Something else, the stuff we spoke about the other day? So amazing there. You see all the populated area down in the foot of the valley there. Really looks good. Hi Sean, Rift fixed yet? Hey Joe, how you going? No, I'm still on a friend's Rift. They've told me it will be back very, very soon. I'm not in a huge rush. He's only asked for it back once, and that was okay. How much would this plane cost to buy? Rage, the real price, as in the real world price, or the price it would be in to purchase for the sim? I think these things in real world cost a couple of million, don't they? Like $4 or $5 million. But I think this is about $80 for the sim. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, it's true. That's all right. We're still getting the same effect. We're still streaming in VR, so all's good. I don't really worry about whose headset it is as long as I can stream in VR. So pretty. I know we discussed some things on Facebook. I don't feel comfortable sharing the Twitch community. Things might get weird, you know. Yeah, cool, Grandpa. No, absolutely. we'll have a chat either later on if you're around. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow maybe. I'll have a chat about it. But yeah, definitely keen to. Okay, so which is our valley? I'm just looking at here. So we've got a valley coming up here, and then the second valley is on the other side of this mountain range. We've got a little bit of cloud through the valley here, but I'm pretty sure this mountain, it's this mountain just here, is this guy. So we need to keep that descent going. So let's bring that descent down. We'll go down to about 1,900 feet a minute now and bring the power back. Hey bud, how goes it? Canada says hello. Hey Pullins, 807, hello, welcome. I'm pretty sure that's where my webcam is. If it's not, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're just about to complete our second landing here into Matriello. Okay, so we want to turn out to the left here a bit. Okay, we'll bring the inertial separator on as well as we start descending through these lower levels now. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so it's around this guy, the back end of this guy will be our airport. Inertial separator is on. Okay, down to 5,000. We might, a little bit cautious of the terrain around here. We might go down to we might go down to 4,000 here. We might shallow that descent as well. This guy just here. Okay, so we're going to fly down this valley, and then it's a right-hand turn. Scenery add-on. Joe, this is all just Ortho 4XP. So this is all satellite scenery that's been downloaded into the sim. Oh, that was convenient timing. There you go. Thanks, DJ Bot. Alright, let's continue the descent down to 3,000. So there's our little plane just here, the little yellow guy, which I wish you could change the colour because it's a bit hard to see. And then we're going to come down here and do a right-hand turn into LIDT. Okay, so that's that little guy there. So we'll start turning now and swing in here. Can we see the airport? Okay, we're only 3 miles to go, so we are pretty high. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of the autopilot now. Your damper off, autopilot off. And then bring you down here, bring the power. Shush. Hey Captain, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Okay, do we see an airport out there somewhere? Let's turn in. Oh, yes we do. Yes we do. Gear down. We're coming in high on this one, hard and fast. Just next to the water here, that's next to the river. Beautiful. Okay, 4 white lights, we are high. Power to idle. Isn't it nice? It's really pretty. We're just washing off that speed and that altitude here. And there's one stage of flat. Two stage of flat. There we go, coming up on the dots now. Watch that speed off. Wind 4 knots up the arse, but that's okay. Ooh, weather update. I wish I had X-Blade. I'm so glad I took the plunge. It's a really pretty sim. Oh, that was firm. Oh, that was firm. That sank a little bit there. We had a little bit of a had a little bit of a wind change. I don't know if you saw the arse kick around there on the stream. We had a real wind change there on short final, which threw me a little bit. There we go. Flat's coming up. What we'll do is we'll just pull up here to the right here and we'll just check up our next little airport there and then we'll get going. There's a taxiway sign in the middle of the taxiway there. Seems like there's much to this airport. Alright, we'll swing it around here. Alrighty, let's just hold it there. Park brake on. Hi DJ, what's up? Hannes, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're well. They actually model all the little LEDs separate. How good is that? That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alrighty. Sick at hospital again, buddy. You were a little bit crook earlier on in the year, or sorry, late last year now. God, I've got my timings wrong. I hope you're doing alright, buddy, though. Alright, let's enter in, and I think we're going to have to backtrack on this one. I don't think... maybe we can get up. Yeah, we might enter and backtrack. This runway's a bit short. Don't take out the taxiway sign there. Oh, just under the wing. I like to live dangerously. Abjo, it's actually a button on your controller here. When you press this button just here, this guy just here, you get the reset, or get in pilot seat view. So you just get comfortable, look straight ahead, and then hit that button with the trigger to reset it. Alrighty, what have we got here? Let's do a quick U-turn. Oh, full right rudder. Love the streams. I never watch Flight Simulator streams unless it's DJ Sean's stream. Oh, Paul, and thank you so much. That's such a lovely thing to say. I really appreciate it. Keep it up. Always have a viewer in me. Oh, buddy, thank you. I really appreciate it. Last bits, LOL. Thank you for using them on me, buddy. I really appreciate it. How much was it? X-Plane, Sean? How much was the plane, Sean? The plane is about $80. I think it is about 80 US. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's get going. Bringing the prop RPM up. And And there's our torque coming up. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. And positive rate, gear up. Quite a noise there. Anis, that's not good, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. I really do. Alrighty, what do we want to do here? We're going to fly up the valley. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fly up this valley. So this next little airport is a really nice airport. Bolzano. It's really nice. I've been in this before. And what we might do is we might go up to another locker field, which is up in the valley there. See if we can't give that another crack. That's a really nice field too. You're on auto medication. Nice. Well, from me to you, buddy. I hope you get better. You know, if there's anything that we can do on the stream, I know there's not much, but you know, our thoughts and prayers are with you, buddy, and I hope you get better soon. We're up to 4.5 here. Just go flight level change. Maintain our heading and autopilot on. Buddy. You know, you always know what to say to me. I love that I can look down and see traffic on the road. It really brings X-Plane to life, that does. Okay, 1000 to level. So we're flying up the river here, so we're going to follow the river around to Lima, India, Papa, Bravo, this one is. Lima, India, Papa, Bravo. Enter. There we go. We've got some charts for this one. Bolzano, yes, we've got some charts. Okay, one airport chart. Let's get that one up and have a bit of a squiz. There we go. So just the one runway, or a couple of runways. So what is that, a little grass strip there, or, yeah, grass. Okay. So runway 19 or runway 01 for us. Okay. Okay, so we're going to turn and fly up the valley just here. That's very nice, Paulins. Thank you, buddy. To be honest, I am also on the grid to get you to Scotch check. Oh, Anis, I am so hungover. It's not funny. Tomorrow, save it for tomorrow. I promise I'll do it tomorrow. If I have another drink or have another whiff of alcohol, the smell of alcohol, I will make those FS best moments, because it'll be me throwing up in VR, and that's no one wants to see that. Okay, so we have got another little bit of a dog leg here, and then that's our valley that the airport's in. Yeah, Anis, I need to, I've been sidelining DCS a little bit at the moment, just because it's been a bit of a pain in my ass. But yeah, buddy, that's definitely on the cards. I'm keen. I need to get the group in. You know, we used to have a big group of people flying in DCS. And we lost a few people to it at the moment, so I'm keen to get everyone back in it. Yeah, but a few drinks at the moment, buddy. Ben McGrath, I'm pretty sure that's where my webcam is. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Please feel free to have a chat and get involved. Alrighty, let's go down. So let's bring you all the way down. Vertical sync, let's bring you down. And power off, please. So this airport is not where I think it is. No. It's a little bit further down that valley there, so I'm not going to be in a huge rush to descend here. So one more DCS here, I will jump from another plane, literally. Well, if you see one more dock here, yeah, for sure, buddy. So from memory, it's around this mountain here. It's down that valley just there, so we don't have to be in a huge descent here, because it's to the right. It's beside the big mountain to the right here, but we have to go past this little mountain here that's in front of me, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just do a gradual descent here. Hey Ben, I'm starting to want to get into VR. It looks a lot of fun. It is, Ben. It really is. I don't know if you do any desktop simming at the moment or anything like that. It's definitely takes it to the next level. I'm just going to do a very quick settings check here, guys. Sorry, just excuse me for a second. No, okay, that's cool. I thought my settings were a bit maxed out there. I'm still hungover from yesterday. I'm 30 hangovers last at least 2 days. Pauline's, I'm 33. Hangovers last a week. Okay, the airport's down there somewhere. Yeah, fly X-Plane 11. I think it would be great to fly some helis. Yeah, Ben. VR definitely takes it to the next level. Absolutely. Yep. I see the airport. I've got the red lights here. The secret recipe. Oh, Anis, tell us, buddy. Tell us. I'm keen to know what that secret recipe is. Actually, that's probably a bit far on the turn there. He's not kidding. Hangovers are tough after 30. Yeah, damn right. You're not kidding. I see the airport now. There you go. Yeah, buddy. It's a slippery slope. Once you get that 30, it's a slippery slope. Alright, we might level off here at 2,000 feet, actually. Oops. 2,000. Okay. And there's the airport ahead of us. You can see the red lights from the from our glide slope lights. Actually, why am I even doing this? Hand fly it. I'll be 35 this year. 1 beer and I'm out for a week. I miss my 20s. Fuel, welcome to the stream, buddy. I wonder if I missed saying hello before. There we go. We're getting a green light. Gear down. A green light. Getting a white light here. We'll hold the descent. Gear down. Yep. There we go. Down we go. That age where it just takes a ton of effort to go out at parties and make sure you clear the next day and a half to nurse the hangover. Yep, absolutely, buddy. I hear you. Yeah, Grand Point 9. We went out last night, and I'm only going to have a couple of beers. I think I only had a couple of beers, and I'm like, oh, I feel horrible. There we go. One stage of flap. 2-stage of flaps. Keep watching that speed off. Itchy head. Pug licking my foot. Okay. What's the wind doing? Oh, 8 knots up the arse. I'm getting even better at picking these runways. I'm going to do a smoother landing than last time. I feel sorry for the landing gear on this aircraft this last stream.
Airspeed.
That's a bit better. What did we touch down on that one? Does it tell us, or is it just given up? 85, that's better. Alrighty, let's do a bit of a U-turn here and we'll keep going. You can see us on the runway there on the Navigraph chart, which is really nice. Okay, so we're going to go up to the last airport for this part of the stream here. So we're going to go up to Locker Field, which is basically straight behind us up the valley there. I have flown in there before on stream, and it was quite hair-raising in that time, so I no doubt this is going to be even worse. Alright, we don't have to go all the way down the end of the runway here. We're going to get pretty good here at getting off. Okay. Another U-turn. Oh, that valley just there, up the end of the just to the right of the runway up there is where we're going. Gets the popcorn. Alrighty, power coming on. There's the RPM, bringing the torque in. And not forgetting to turn right on the... oh, there we go. Up we come. Positive rate, gear coming up. Make sure I clear all these bloody factories here. Okay, your damper coming on. Flaps coming up. And let's turn towards the valley. Oh no, ground point 90. Ugh. Alright, so into the valley we go. So we'll just bring the power off here. We don't need to absolutely fang up this mountain here, because this airport has a way of creeping up on you. Yeah, ground point 9. I've had a couple of friends that actually got done from residual alcohol. So they'd had a big night, slept it off, or thought they'd slept it off, and driving home the next day and got done. Driving under the influence, a firm Santa. The damn tequila. Alrighty, so up the valley we go to Locker Field. Okay, we're getting some terrain warnings here. We might get a couple of them. I think I've inhibited the terrain warning. we have to fly this close. This field is down in the valley here, so I think it's around the next left-hand turn up here. Pretty sure. There are power lines across one of the valleys up here because life's not hard enough. What you want to do is put power lines on the approach path to an airport. So we just need to be mindful of those guys. We might put the gear out now. Flying under the influences at Worldwide Hobart. Mike, I can neither confirm nor deny what you're talking about there, buddy. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Quite a high nose-up attitude here, sorry. Yep, there it is. There it is. Is that it? Or is it beyond that? It looks different. It looks very different. Is that it? Let's put one stage of flap in. Oh god, there's the power lines. Power lines, just there. No, maybe that's... Oh, there they are. There's those more power lines. Is that it? I feel like that's it, but that's not it. Maybe I've been fiddling with my scenery and I broke it. I feel like that was it back there. We're getting a bit fast here for the flaps. Or was it further up? No, that was it. Alright, let's go flap up, let's go gear up, let's power up. Oh, let's not over torque the engine. Before we were in the red there for a little bit. Okay, so I think something's gone wrong with the scenery. Can we turn around and fly out this valley? What do you reckon? Do a tight turn here. Let's go. Keep the climb going. Yeah, we're easily going to make this. Oof, that's a tight turn. Back down the valley we go. We'll go for another look here. So bringing the power back down. Let's start losing some of that altitude. Down into the valley we go. As in like a scare campaign, Ground Point 9 or something? Yeah, Fueler, we've all got those stories, haven't we? Where we've done stuff that we probably shouldn't have done. Yeah. Well, there's no way I'm going to see this from this angle here. I've got the aircraft in the way here. That's alright, we'll head back to the airport. That way we know we'll be alright. We are a bit higher than we were coming up, so I'm not worried about those power lines now. Okay, let's keep the speed up. Ah, well, I'll need to fix the scenery, guys, so we can land there again. I apologise, everyone. Good old X-Plane, you know, when you've got all this ortho and all that sort of stuff and you're trying to keep it organised, make sure it's on the right level, you know, your mesh is underneath and then those airports are on top and then the ortho satellite center is in between, and when you try and get that order, you get that order mixed up a little bit and you get something like what happened below. Oh yeah. I'm with your ground point 9er. Oh yeah, there's the runway out there. We can see it. It's okay. We'll keep descending out of the valley here, and then we'll come back in on the landing, the runway we took off from. The TBM is quite a nice aircraft to hand fly. Besides a little bit sensitive there on the elevator, it is a really nice aircraft to fly here. Okay, turn out this way. Good old X-plane, not X-plane, well I guess it kind of is, but the active sky haze lay you can see there, looking like a shot out of Independence Day. Okay, gear down. Okay, we're actually got a tailwind coming out of this mountain range. I haven't been able to land at a bloody runway today into a headwind. I've had a tailwind every bloody one I've chosen. Okay, one stage of flap. Two stage of flap. I feel like these power lines here are a little bit in a bad position, and then all those power lines up there are equally in bad positions. Just gonna hold it a little bit higher here just for a second, guys, and then we'll just we'll dive down a little bit. I just want to stay over these power lines here. That'd be a bad end.
Airspeed.
Touchdown. Negative 129. Oop. Flaps up. Yeah, right, Calland. There's a few, I think there's still a few places that are similar where you're flying in between stuff that you probably really shouldn't be flying in between to get to. Oops, that's the wrong button. The stream updated for me, missed the landing. Oh no, Fueler. It's no good, buddy. Turn you... Whoops, you off, you off, you off. We can turn you off, turn you off. What do we want to do? We want to bring you down. We can turn you off, off. Off, off. Off. We'll pull in beside this, what is that, an old citation? Hey Joes, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Don't dent the really expensive aeroplane. Oh, we are so not lined up here. Can we do a bit of backwards here? A bit of backwards work? Yeah, we can. Oh, God, that really works really well. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go, we're good. Oh, I thought that was going to end really badly then. Get ourselves lined up a bit better here. We get a second chance. There we go. Nobody saw nothing. A Lear 31. Ah, okay. It looks, doesn't look too bad. Alrighty, so what are we doing? We're going to open you up. We've been on the ground for 3 minutes, that's good. There we go, off, 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 off. You're off, 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 off. And shut down. Yes, you're off and off and off. There we go. Welcome to, where are we? Wherever it is that we are. Welcome to this place. No, I don't even, that's not the one. Where is it? I'll just look at the chart. It's going to tell me in the top right hand chart. Bolzano, that's that. That's where we are. There's a train there. Let's jump out here. A little bit of a look around. Here we go. A lovely TBM there, and what a beautiful backdrop it is. Let me jump out of VR here, guys. Give me just a couple of seconds. Yeah, a much better microphone here. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. When I'm in VR, I do click a whole bunch of random stuff. There we go. Jump out of VR there. Oh, yeah. Looks a pretty nice backdrop there. Pretty nice backdrop. Well, it doesn't look like I have my gaggle of friends tonight to be able to do the last part of the flight that I wanted to do. So we might do that for tomorrow night, or the Tuesday stream. I'm very keen to fly into Paro in Bhutan. It is a circling approach through the mountains, and it's going to be quite interesting, and we all have to do it in jets apparently, so a big group of us are trying to organise a time to get together and do it all live on stream. So I'll see if I can wrangle everyone up either for tomorrow night's stream. Tomorrow night's stream is probably going to be doing the Canberra stuff because I've already locked that in for Rage, but maybe the Tuesday night stream I'll try and organise a flight where we'll fly into Paro in Bhutan and have a real crack at what is quite a difficult approach to fly. All right, well, that's probably going to be it from me. Joes, you have come back in at the end of the stream tonight, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow and Tuesday, Australian time. So the next 2 nights, we'll be streaming X-Plane. So I hope to see you then. For those of you who aren't aware, I am DJ Sean, a charity streamer. I do this to raise money and awareness for various charities. We're raising money for the Red Cross, which I think you'll agree is a fantastic organisation to raise some money for. I'll play a little video from them, and then I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.
this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.